Vanessa. And Vanessa, bring us up to date with what's going on in Gaza.
Yeah, well, before I actually go into Gaza, I wanted to focus for this section on Syria, because the focus has been entirely and quite rightly on Gaza and the West Bank and the Israeli war crimes and ethnic cleansing operation that is ongoing in both areas of the occupied territories. But Syria is also facing an escalation, albeit a relatively soft escalation. Nevertheless, it is increasing in conflict situations here in Syria. So I wanted to show today basically how the US, Israel, and the illegal armed groups, the terrorist groups, particularly in the northwest, but including ISIS, are effectively working together to put pressure on the Syrian Arab army and, of course, their allies inside Syria. So first of all, in 1 month, there have been, in fact, 56 attacks against US facilities, both in Iraq and in Syria. People can freeze frame this and check out the actual areas that have been targeted. This is by the Islamic resistance in Iraq, but there is a new organization now on the scene for the last 3 days called SWAT, Jazeera Arabia, which suggests that it's coming from sort of the Gulf states areas, and that has been taken responsibility for firing missiles and drones into the occupied territories, including into Eilat. Now, people can freeze frame this map because it's a little bit difficult to see everything on screen, but I just wanted to quickly run through the various operations. So on the 19th of October, for example, I was talking about ISIS. You had an attack against al-Shukna in Homs. And on the 8th of November, ISIS again attacked the triangle between Homs, Hama, and Raqqa, killing 21 Syrian Arab army soldiers. In both cases, the Syrian army retaliated and pushed them back towards, as you see, the Al Tanf US military base from where they were generated, or the attacks were generated. Then in combination with that, so again, on the 8th of November, Israel hit Syrian Arab army positions southwest of Damascus, putting out of action both a radar and an air defense system in Sweda. And on the 10th of November, so in the last few days, Israel hit a Syrian Arab army base southwest of Homs, which is all of these places are shown on the map. People can have a look at it later. Hezbollah military fighters claim that the response firing into Eilat territories. No one has actually taken response for that attack. The 9th of November, so just close together, these are the US Air Force carried out on a bakery and distribution center in Deir ez-Zor and clashed directly with the Arab army to the west of the UAE. Now, this is very real. This is the first time, or a very long time, aware of direct clashes that lasted for longer than 2 hours. On the third, US bombed Kamal crossing, which is the cross open between Iran.
Right, Vanessa, sorry to interrupt you. Look, your audio is breaking up extremely badly, and we're not getting a lot of this. So look,
Okay.
why don't you try to reconnect, and we'll come back to this in a second. Let me move on.